Hello everyone, and welcome to Urgent University. On tonight's episode, we're going to play some crazy card draw deck. So, we're going to run an Abzan deck with 4 Up the Beanstalk and 3 Ketramost in the deck. So, this is a deck that basically draws all kinds of cards that we need, and decks out very often. So the idea is that we're going to control almost all of our opponent's plays, and then we're going to outrageous robbery to rob out the rest of their deck, hopefully, so that they deck out before we do. So that's the whole idea of this deck. Let's talk about the whole deck list. So in the early game, we have 2 Laydown Arm, 1 Ghost Vacuum. Then we also have 2 Anoint with Affliction, 1 Tear Asunder, and all of that is for interaction or removal. But we have 4 Up the Beanstalk to, well, go up the Beanstalk and draw a lot of cards. This deck is synergized very well with Up the Beanstalk because we're able to have card draws for our 5 CMC using Overlord, like the Xur Overlord deck, but also using Leyline Binding, using Cease and Desist, using Right's End, and using Deadly Cover-Up. So we have a lot of ways to draw with Up the Beanstalk. But I'm going to put this on the side for now, because it's not really a 2-drop. And then I'm going to put this here, because that's technically a 1-drop. And then we also have Right's End, which is a 2-drop, and 1 Harvester of Misery. So we have 4 Right's End to exile any tap, creature, or vehicle very quickly. Or if we need to pay for 5, we can pay for 5. So then last we have 1 Harvester of Misery that can discard to give a creature -2/-2, but we can pay 5 mana to give the whole board -5/-5 if we need to. Generally speaking, we probably don't. We can just do 1 -2/-2, it's good enough. To go to 3-drop, we have 3 Temporary Lockdown to lock down all of the aggressive decks, all the red decks, and Temporary Lockdown is going to be very useful in this deck because still, aggro is always the bane of my existence. They always kill me before I can do anything. Another 3-drop we can play is Overlord of the Hauntwoods. So Overlord of the Hauntwoods is going to be very useful here to help us ramp if our opponent's not aggro, right? So if they're not aggro, we're able to just keep our sort of advantage going with the Up the Beanstalk and Overlord combo. And then when we have more mana, this deck really shines. So then we have 1 Urgent Necropsy to destroy anything we want, right? Creature, Planeswalker, enchantment, artifact, and the best part about the Necropsy is it needs a lot of the evidence, and this deck gives a lot of evidence. Even though Right's End costs only 2 mana when we play it, it actually has a 5 CMC in the graveyard, so that, well, we can use that for the discover side, no, the evidence side. And then we have 3 Deadly Cover-Ups so that we can, clear the board and also take out one of the very good cards in their deck with more discover, or not discover, collect evidence 6. So, and then we have 1 more tech card in Cease and Desist. Now, you might think Cease and Desist is just an instant exile 2 card and draw a card kind of idea. And it is when I first started it, but as I look through this deck more and more, it doesn't have as much anti-artifact, anti-enchantment cards in the long run, right? So in the long run, our opponent could just have a lot of, they could have their own Leyline Binding to bind our Leyline Binding. They could have their Simulacrum Synthesizer to go really wide on the board. And the Cease and Desist, just having 1 off, definitely can get us there with the Desist side. Destroy all artifact and enchantment. Just 1 off should be able to give us an answer at some point. And then we have Outrageous Robbery, of course, as the win con. It's just to steal their deck. We have other win cons in the deck, though, and that's right here in the land base. So we're going to have 25 lands because, well, the Overlord technically is a ramp card, and we kind of do have a lower curve than what the deck may suggest because a lot of these reductions. So we have 1 of each basic lands in Abzan, playing Swamp, Forest, and then we have 2 Bleachbone Verge, 3 Shadowy Backstreets, 4 Underground Mortuary, 4 Wasteful Verge, 4 Hauntwoods Verge, and 4 Lush Portico. So a lot of green-black and green-white, and not as much black and white, because we just need to get a green off early. So then we have 1 Fountainport, and a Fountainport is there to help us draw cards, make fish, and is a pseudo win con, right? So the ultimate win con is robbery, of course, but the Fountainport can be a secondary win con. And if we need to attack, we can attack with the Overlord, we can attack with Harvester, and that's kind of the idea. The main idea is to make them deck out with the robbery. So that's the whole idea. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is many
Hello, Metney. We're gonna go first. I don't want the robbery, but okay, this is green. This is also green, and that's a Fountainport. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, the mana base for this color deck is very tricky, right? If I have one land or one plains, you know, I need one forest and I'll activate everything. Don't have that many forests in the deck. Red. I only get to draw one extra card. No guarantee that that one extra card is going to get us there. Oh, okay. This is a pretty good one extra card, I would say. I do take down the shield for a turn. But the next turn we get Rides and Up. If I draw a land, I can Rides Up and Ketramost. That would be pretty good. But here comes all the damage. All the damage in the world. I mean, you already played it, so just do your thing. Alright, so here's the typical arena experience. Your opponent plays red. They go turn 3. There was no interaction we could have done whatsoever. And by turn 3, they just win with a bunch of trash. What the hell is this? That is some real trash. Alright, here comes Monster's Rage. No Monster's Rage, we're at 19. Nothing even happened to us, basically. But I still think I gotta put down the gauntlet here. Maybe they have the turn inside out. It doesn't matter. They all turn away. We just gotta stall till the Overlord. And I can stall for a few turns. Now we got Ketramost with Leyline Binding. It's pretty good. Overlord's on 1. We definitely can stall for one turn. And then we're gonna get him. Get him with the Overlord. Okay. Didn't even want to play anything. Get my 5th land anyways. Now I can start making treasures. I have 2 cards in exile. Ketramost is not going to get there with 2 cards in exile. But they don't stand a chance now. The game is essentially over. Maybe they're going to try to burn us. I honestly don't know what their game plan is at this point. But once the Overlord attacks... Right? What now? I have so much mana. I guess they have a lot of mana too. What did they put out? More Ruckus. Alright. Now I'm just picking on kids at this point. More treasures. Can't have enough treasures. Maybe he's hoping to burst us from 19 with 3 cards. I like to see that. Got 8. Sure. I don't even know if any of this matters. I could have made a fish. To be fair, if I made a fish, I would have lethaled him. Or just, you could just quit. That's fine, get out. Alright, our opponent is Lionheart 25. Our opponent goes first. I mean... I don't know. I don't know about this. Now I do know about this. Okay, don't need the 4th land or 5th land here. You gonna bat me? Do your bat things. Takes a Leyline Binding. Yeah, gotta play this, right? Okay. More lands. Seems fun. Liliana of the Veil.
Happy to help, but don't overthink things.
Actually, I could have discarded Leyline Binding. It's fine. It is fine. Let's just do the Leyline Binding on Liliana.
Knew this was a waste of time.
Yeah. We didn't see that coming, huh?
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
Bushwhack. For a land? So you can discard it? 6, right?
I'm tired of
This is only 5 mana. I don't need the double lockdown since I will be able to hit it with the very Urgent Necropsy. If he plays something in response, I'm gonna Necropsy both of their stuff. That's the plan, right? If he just discards, I'm gonna discard a Hush Word, and he has to discard a card. Still has to discard a card. This doesn't actually get him anywhere. I can give up the Hushwood Verge. No artifact, 1 creature, no enchantment, 1 planeswalker.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. We all have things we'd rather forget.
I don't know if that was the right order, to be fair. He discards his Obliterator. He wants to bat me. Haha! Oh, he's gonna be disappointed. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty good. Overlord of the Hauntwood. Now my binding costs 1. He didn't top deck another bat. Pretty sure he wanted to do that. I mean, I could just take this out. Do I take the bat out? I think I can take this damage. It's not the end of the world. And I think I want to hit something scarier. I would also like to take out the Mosswood Dread Knight. Plays the Dread Knight. I'm gonna make a treasure. I think I just have to take this damage. Throwback. It's pretty annoying. He's gonna hit Liliana. Or hit our ley line to get Liliana. Oh, he's not gonna hit our ley line. Cease and desist. Let's exile the Obliterator. And I would like to draw a card. That's actually a really good draw. Alright, we'll go to my turn. He tapped himself out. So now I can do this. Take out your Mosswood Dread Knight. What's in your hand? Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, so no more Dread Knight. He still has Obliterator, Shieldred, Sentinel. There's more Maelstrom Pulse. So gotta be careful with how I play my creatures. Or not how I play my ley line. Because he wants to Maelstrom Pulse multiple ley lines. Or he does that.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Don't
He discards his last card. Take Liliana out again.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Yeah, neither am I. Here's another Overlord. What do you top deck? Ah, you top deck nothing? GG. Grind it out. Alright, our opponent is Sword Zen. Well, there's a Beanstalk into a ley line. Maybe we can get that to do something. Do I need to play the Lush Portico? Against blue, I feel like I want to get around a counterspell, so maybe getting the Ghost Vacuum down first is more important. So I'm going to do that. They don't have a 1-mana counterspell. Do they? They do! I was not expecting that. Okay. Alright. Saved by the Cease and Desist. Although I don't think they're a graveyard combo there. They do have Liliana. I cannot stop Liliana.
And you think you can win? I'm tired of your secrets.
I can drop that. How do I get around this Liliana? Probably Leyline Binding. So, well, let's draw first. Right, and is only creatures or enchantments. Not enchantments, creatures or vehicles. I do have a Leyline Binding on Liliana if I want. Steamcore Scholar is a card. I mean, the Lush Portico actually doesn't get us anywhere, right?
Drop it.
It doesn't get us anywhere, but it does give us a... I mean, I have a forest. How important is an untapped land next turn? I honestly have no idea. Honestly, have no idea. Alright, let's go Leyline Binding. On the Liliana.
It's no fun when they hit back.
I mean, I probably would like to have the Lush Portico instead, but it's fine. Also, this helps lay down arms. Not that I have one right now, but eventually maybe I'll draw it. The Mirrors. Definitely a matchup that will give us a fight, right? Blue means counterspell, and counterspell means difficult to fight through. Okay. They're discarding. Duelist. What is this? Vigilance. Power equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. When you commit a crime, you draw a card. If you do, discard a card. I would like to draw 2 cards. I mean, the right end is not going to hit any of these creatures unless I full tap, right? Do I full tap? So, if there's a Liliana, right, that would really get me if I full tap. So if I Leyline Binding one of them, I mean, they're both Vigilance. That's the annoying part. So okay. I will Leyline Bind this because it doesn't do anything when it enters. Now play a Hush Verge. I don't think I have to anoint this. Do I anoint it before it gets an untap? Yeah, you know, I have 2 mana. It's not going to do anything. If it has a reanimating spell, what, am I afraid of anything being reanimated? Harvester? Not really. What the? What am I doing? Target with this. Well, it's just 2 damage. Honestly, it's not the end of the world either way. Oil Deep Gear Hulk. Alright, we gotta anoint this right now. This is Ward. And I think he's gonna target the Tear or the Right's End. You know, either of those cards. Maybe he targets the Overlord? Oh, okay. Maybe he quits. Okay, whatever that was. GG, I guess? Alright, our opponent is Sajimonju. We gotta go first against Sajimoju. Verge. This is not gonna get activated. Guess our opponent's trying to mulligan. It's the black deck. Let's go up the Beanstalk. We get an Anoint. Alright. This will be to hit their Slasher or their Bats. Obviously, not going to hit their Bat because they would just take it. Maybe they take Ketramose. I don't know what they're taking here. I mean, probably the Anoint, because that's the card that's gonna kill the Bat. But if they don't take the Anoint, I mean, if they do take the Anoint, then I get to play Ketramose. No, I don't get to play Ketramose. I don't have white mana. I don't know if he sees that or not. He probably sees it. Then it should be obvious. Also gets punished if I do top deck of white mana. What did he take? Temporary lockdown. Okay, I was not expecting that. Take the 1, you gotta play your Slasher. Second bat, huh? Kill that bat. Get a land. Do I need that land? Do I need the 5th land? I don't think so. Ketramose is live. Ketramose is live. Can I discover anything? Not even. Let's see. This, yeah, it's not gonna hit there, right? So I think we Rights and the Bloodletter just to draw a card. Otherwise, yeah, Necropsies won't hit the Bloodletter, so. Draws us a card. Draws us another card. I like all the card draws. This makes me happy. Now, I can't stop an Annex. Not on the turn, anyways. But the Necropsy can hit an Annex. They got 2 bats on us. We got more bats. I mean, if they have 2 more bats, right, that would... Even if they have 2 more bats, I don't know. They need to have 3 bats to tear apart our hand, and that's not going to be easy to do. Down to 15. Unholy Annex. It's gonna draw a card. Okay, so we can exile. This only exiles one. Or, no, this only exiles one, right? So I definitely want to Tear Asunder. Yeah, I'm playing this land. Lush Portico, what's my Verge? Verge can go. So now I can exile 4 cards. There's already 3, so I can start attacking. I think that's pretty good. No artifact. Wait, no, I need 5 mana. Do I have 5 mana? I do. No artifact. There's a creature. There's an enchantment. And no planeswalkers. That was 6? I thought it was 7. I don't know. Anyways, GG. Alright, our opponent is Porch Rat. Sure. What a Porch Rat he is. We go first with Beanstalk. Green and this. Okay. Let's hope the Beanstalk get us more mana. Ketramose. I can't afford to keep it. I was right that I can't afford to keep it. Now with Beanstalk and try to hit another land. That was not a land. Oh god, okay, this is... Bad things are happening already. Again with the Mana Screw. Against Goblins. Seer Slicer. Yeah, again with the Mana Screw, right? Submit 0. I need every land I can get. Ah. Wow, this is very good for me. That was such a bad play. Alright, let's pause for a second. Temporarily. Lock it down. No more Beanstalk for me though, so that's the upsetting part, I guess. But we will have to make it work. Firebrand. He does have max speed, and he will get haste. So, do I play the Overlord here, or hold up Right's End? I don't think I have time for that. They do have less cards, so the Deadly Cover-Up might be able to get them. If they try to play like a heavy creature. What the hell is this? Enters to deal damage to target creature opponent control equal to the number of goblins? Okay, well I was not expecting that. Anyways. I don't think I care about him playing this again. No Firebrands, please. He's got Krenkle. And 2 Lightning Bursts. What else does he have? He does have House Squad, Heavy, Father. It's very typical deck. Scam. Scam's not getting haste on us? You have haste. Do we just put another Overlord out? 1, 2, 3, and now I have 3 mana? I think that's fine, right? Or I could hardcast. It would take a while to hardcast an Overlord. If I hardcast an Overlord right now, I won't have any protection up. Gotta watch out for the Krankles, I think that's about it. I mean, I can take this 1 damage. I don't think he wants to sack it. He plays his Krankle. This is about to be really good for me. Alright, so let me cover up again. I did have to exile a lot of cards. Take out the Krankle though. Oh, GG! Haha! Ah, stupid porch rat. Get back on your porch. Alright, our opponent is the Memolo 91. Memolo? Memolo goes first. This hand. Oh boy. Oh, no card draws, 2 Leyline Bindings in a Ghost Vacuum. Only removal is lay down arm. No, can't keep that. It's basically the same hand. Nesting Bot. This is wild. I don't want to Ghost Vacuum against their deck. Just gonna shoot the Nesting Bot for 3/1 once. You didn't do it. I think I want to use Right's End on the Nesting Bot. Just get rid of the creatures as quickly as I can. And then Mana Screw. Arabella. Very scary. Can I get a Plains? Not a Plains. What does this do? X is the number of creatures you control. I mean, I do need more lands, right? I think that's fine. Let's just lay down on the Warden. Get rid of these creatures as much as I can, and maybe we'll get somewhere. Max speed. We take a turn off for Ketramost. It's very scary, but if I don't do that, I don't ever get tempo, and I'll just lose, I think. Oh, he's got all his mana. Is recruiting 2 2/1s. Okay. Can I get a land? Right? It really just comes down to, can I get a land here? I get a land! Oh man. He about to have it. We'll exile these 2 cards. I'll draw a card. Should exile more. He's got another Recruiter. He's got more Arabella. Oh no, that's 7. You gain a life. Oh, and to get another deadly cover-up? I didn't even see this. That's not fair. It's not fair to our opponent. Resolute Reinforcement. He's gonna start charging in. He's gonna start charging in. 7 damage. 7 damage is a lot. Oh, because of the Immoding was out of the board. That was why. I could exile the Immoding. I'll draw a card. And then I Leyline the... No, I don't want to do that. I want to take out their Charger. I do go down to 5, but then I go up. No Recruiter. You can have your Resolute Reinforcement. And then, come on. Yeah. Oh, he is so screwed. He does still have the War Leader's Call. I guess you can use that. Okay, just quit. That also works for me. Get the F out. GG. Alright, our opponent is Blaster McMuffin. Blaster's allowing us to go first. But this hand has no beings, right? I have to keep because I have removal, but no beings feels bad. Always feels bad. No beings and no Ketramost. Actually, there's 7 card draws in this deck. I didn't draw any of them. I gotta anticipate red deck, so it is what it is. Okay, a lockdown. Actually, I can't even use a lockdown on him. This helps me play the lockdown. There's a bat. I doubt he's gonna take the lay down arms. Yeah, if he was stream sniping me, he would probably take the lay down arm, but you know, not streaming. So let's see how smart he is. It would be a genius play right now to take the lay down arms because I only have 1 playing. I'm not gonna get the bat, but literally every card in his hand removes the bat, so I don't think it matters as much. What do you take? Temporary lockdown? Yeah. Yep. Do I need the Verge? No. Get rid of that bat. I'm not gonna hit a 3-mana drop with lay down arm with this deck anyway, so might as well fling it out. Oh, discard a card. Do we discard our lockdown? I don't think there's a bounce deck, right? So I also don't need the lockdown for anything. Lush Port. Oh, come on. Just lands, you say? Literally, this is my opening hand, so every card has been land so far. We got a demo field? They know whatever they play gets leyline binding, so they gotta think long and hard about what they play. 12 cards down. 12 cards deep. No beings, no Ketramost. 7 out of 60. I cannot hit it out of 12 cards. Feels bad. Don't know if they can bounce the Momentum Breaker somehow. Shieldred? We just leyline bind the Shieldred. I think we let that happen. It hurts, but it's fine. It's not going to attack, obviously. We're going to Rise End it anyways. You don't have to attack. It targets your shield driven anyways. If you attack, it costs 2, but, you know, not attacking it costs 5. You put a stopper on my upkeep? Why? That's kind of dumb. Okay, I still have 2 white, so I guess I'll get a swamp with this. Alright, this is forest, 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 also forest. What a waste of a demo field. Now if I draw Fountainport, he's going to regret it. I didn't draw Fountainport. Did turn on my deck. 45 cards, 15 cards in, no card draw. $16 cards in, no card draw. There's the beings. Alright, once the beings drops, we get the cards. That sounds dumb. Once the being drop, the game's pretty much in our bag. In our bag? Is that the phrase? I'm not sure, but hey, you know, this whole deck is just about getting the beans. Once I got the beans, I think we're good. Now, I don't think we're gonna deck out. Okay, that's a good card. I don't think we're gonna deck out, but you never know. And they're 45 to our 41, so I gotta hope for the robbery. They could also be a robbery deck. So if I play the Overlord, he will probably kill it. But I think that's fine. Leyline Binding will cost 1. And I also get to draw a card. No reason to impend here, because I already have the mana. And I'm not really waiting for anything to happen. I'm just, you know, doing stuff for doing stuff's sake. Probably gonna kill the Overlord, right? The end, the Overlord. That's all of my Overlords. That's annoying, but that Overlord is not the one that's getting us the win, so it is what it is. What can I do here? Up to 1. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not using this on my own card. I got the 1 land down, so all of my Leyline Binding cost 1 already. They're playing the Exile Everything deck. Well, that's kind of annoying. Not really sure what my win con is against that deck, other than the 1 Fountainport. Right? The Overlord is good. I mean, also the robbery. We're gonna have to try to rob him. So far, what does he have? Shieldred, Momentum Breaker, Bats? Yeah, so far he didn't have anything. So I'm gonna assume that his deck doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure if I play Ketramose, it will also die to the exact same thing. Tear Asunder. Does that do anything against this deck? I already have Necropsy, so I think it's fine. Also 3 Leyline Binding against a black deck. 32 to 40. Oh, you're gonna bat me? Wait. Let's cast a heavier one. I'll draw a card. Look at this beautiful hand. Full of removal. Come on, Blaster Muffin. They gotta have Stonebring and stuff in their deck, right? I feel like this is that kind of... No, Preacher. Definitely not what I expected. Do I Leyline Bind this? Preacher, or do I Anoint the Preacher? I think I Leyline Bind it. I got 3 Leylines in my hand. Ooh, a Ghost Vacuum. Now that's a card. He doesn't have anything in his graveyard, neither do I. I can keep him from Deadly Cover-Up. Actually, cannot get any of his creatures into the graveyard because all my cards are exile. Pretty funny. Second Beans. Do we just go second Beans? Yeah, we got lockdowns. We can lock down our own beams. Lush Portico. Okay, I don't think I need a third beans. That would be too many beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 mana, I can rob 11 cards from him. So I can't be more than 11 away. I'm already more than 11 away. There's a deadly cover-up. I could take out the demo field. Is it worth it to take out a demo field? It's not doing anything. I don't have a Fountainport. And I feel like he used that demo field very willy-nilly. Anoint. Oh, he's not playing anything. There's a lockdown. So we got to do something or I'll have to discard. I'll exile right end. And a lock. Let's exile 2 right ends. I don't want my right end to get exiled. I draw 2 cards. Bleachbone Verge and a Shadow Effect. Alright, there's a demo field in this deck. There's another DN. There's an Obliterator. That doesn't do anything. There's a bunch of Lilianas. That's the whole plan? That's their whole plan? What's even in their hand? A bunch of nothing. Cool beans. This deck literally does nothing here. Okay. Ketramose. I think I want to keep a Ketramose. You'll just anoint the Ketramose. He's not playing anything. He's got him running scared. I'll play my Ketramost. I'll just exile it, but I'll draw a card. Do I any way for me to sacrifice in response? Not really. I could exile a card, but no, I don't want to do that. And a Cease and Desist. Okay. Blast Zone. I guess you can build it up to 6. I'm gonna let him keep a graveyard, that's for sure. Yeah, that's it. 18 cards left is 33, huh? Unfortunately, I feel like this is... Arena kind of screwed me over. Is he pumping up the Blast Zone? He is making it go up to 6. To fight the Leyline Binding, I guess? But it doesn't fight the right end. Minus 18. Liliana of the Veil.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. I'm tired of your secrets.
I think it's good that Liliana's making us discard, right? I don't really want this many cards. Do I want to exile Cease and Desist? Another Ketramose. It's not easy for him to fight through a Ketramose. Right, no artifact, no creature, no enchant. No, do I want to kill this enchantment? Then he gets Deadly Cover Up, right? No enchantment, I killed the Liliana. Sure, why not?
A delay, nothing more.
I gotta be careful not to draw too many cards. It's exiled. He doesn't get to see anything. Well, he does get to see everything, but he doesn't get to use his Deadly Cover Up. Does this matter? Alright, let's lock down the beings. Too many beings here. It also locks down my Ghost Vacuum. Still can't rob him. Still can't rob him. No attacks, and turn. This is only opponent controls, so I can't target my own stuff. That would be pretty nice. I can't believe we're going to deck out. I mean, I want him to draw cards, so I don't really care as long as he... Oh, he does attack. Okay. Draw a card. I block. Do you not know what indestructible means? Or do you just want cards in your graveyard? Hopeless Nightmare? I know what exactly to discard here. Up the Beanstalk. I can Deadly Cover Up the Preacher. What can he Deadly Cover Up that I really care about? I don't know. But I could Deadly Cover Up his Preacher, right? I think I should do that. Alright, let's take out the cards I don't want him to target. Down to 11 cards and I still can't do it. Preacher. Another Preacher here. No Preacher in hand, another Preacher here. So what else does he have? He has a Obliterator, yes. That's about it. Still 28 cards, and I draw 2 more. Robbery's going to be on the very bottom. Harvester. Scries. I mean, I need to use a leyline binding against something else so that I incentivize his blast zone. I don't have 11 cards left in my deck. I got 1 Robbery all the way at the bottom. Here comes the ropes. This has been a long game. Our opponent is very adamant about this game, I guess. He's been holding his Shield Drift forever. He's gonna pop his Blast Zone on the binding. Yeah, I'll wait till his turn to do this. Wow. It really is going to be at the end. And Fountainport too. Pretty much at the end. Cannot exile stuff on our turn, have to exile stuff on their turn. Otherwise I draw too many cards. Maybe he's hoping I deck out. 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 20. I can steal 18 cards from him. So we'll go 26 goes down to 8. So we're at equal. Deadly Cover Up. What? Why? Oh, he's gonna Deadly Cover Up the Deadly Cover Up. To hit the Leyline Binding? I suppose. Not a bad play. I still don't think his 1 Shield Drift is going to be good enough. He did hit the Leyline Binding, right? Wait, what am I doing? Just check here. Yeah. Okay. I have to draw 2 more cards, go down to 6. We'll go to my turn. It still won't give me the Robbery at last 5 cards. Wait. Let's go to the attack first. And then we get a Harvester. -2 to the board, don't matter. You got a Fountainport? It's fine. I think I need to use it right. No. I'll take the 2 damage. It's not the end of the world. I get my Fountainport. Do I have 4 planks? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 planks, so you can lay down Arm the Shield Drift. That's not the right play. Oh, I draw a card. I don't want to draw a card. God damn it. Alright. And then, this does not draw a card, right? Yeah, it doesn't draw a card. Then we get the Fountainport down. Gix. You can have a higher speed. I'm down at 3 cards. I'm gonna make a fish. Does he also make a fish? Yeah, really just put robbery at the very last card, huh? Oh, come on! I wanted to see it to the end, you loser. Alright, did our opponent really believe he's gonna lose? Let's see. Okay, so this attack does 5 damage. Right, if I kill one of his creatures, this attack will do 5 damage. And then this fish will do the 1. But he can make a Fountainport. Actually, no. If he makes a Fountainport token, he will take 1 damage. That's why he lost. So yeah, makes sense. Because he has to make a fish. Then the Shieldred dice and the Yawgmoth and the fish can only block 2 creatures. Cannot block the Menace, so we win. At 3 cards left. No robbery. Still won.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that you see all those games, how does this deck feel? I gotta say, this deck performed a lot better than I thought it would be. It was really janky, and my idea was to have the Up the Beanstalk and Ketramose for all kinds of card draws. Now, Leyline Binding does synergize with Ketramose, and Deadly Cover-Up does synergize with Ketramose a little bit, but I didn't really think Ketramose was going to get too far. Right, the whole idea is we're going to have Ghost Vacuum exile all cards, one at a time, and I don't want to exile my entire graveyard too quickly like the normal Ketramose deck does with Rest in Peace, because, well, I want to be able to discover or collect evidence, right? So that's kind of the idea, but I honestly did not expect it to go as easily as it went today. But of course, this deck does struggle a bit towards finishing, towards I guess, closing the game, right? So once we're able to kind of hold our own against all kinds of aggro, once we're able to sustain long enough, the next target is to win. And this deck doesn't exactly do that as easily, and you saw that in the last game. We kind of had to drag it out, but we were able to grind it out, right? So if you have the mentality that if I grind it out, I win, and that's all I care about, this deck will work for you. But if you have a mentality of I need to win, and I need to have a very defined win con, this deck might be a little bit trickier. That being said, though, there's probably some fine-tuning that can be done. Maybe more Harvester Misery that allow us to have board presence that can help. or another Fountainport here that can also help. And I think maybe we have to cut 1 or 2 Verge here. 1 or 2 Verge here, rather. Wastewood and Hushwood Verge. And put in another Fountainport, and maybe even a demo field. That one game with the where we don't have a demo field, we couldn't get rid of their 1/1s from the Murex, I believe, or their Fountainport. That might be a lot trickier, right? So the idea is that we need to have something. We need to have something that overwhelm our opponent more than they overwhelm us in the late game. So yeah, the utility lens is a little bit tricky, but that's the only thing, right? I love to have a lay down army in this deck because people don't see it coming in a 3-color deck, but not only are the shadowy backstreets and the Lush Portico's plays, Overlord Hauntwood makes us plays, right? And we don't need to hit that many, right? If Overlord Hauntwood once or twice, then you have 2 to 3 plays, and lay down arm for 2 to 3 for a 2 to 3 CMC is basically all we need, because if they're any taller, we can Rise End it. That's fine, right? And if we wait long enough, we will have enough Overlord the Hauntwood triggers to have 5, 6 plays out, or at some point 7, 8 plays out. And having 7 to 8 plays means everything gets laid down armed. And then this becomes a super good card, especially when synergized with Ketramost. So that's the whole idea of the deck. I hope you enjoyed today's games. That last game lasted forever. And you know what? That's all I care about, right? And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.